Hey, this is Jill Harrington and welcome to Smart Selling, where in 4 minutes or less, I answer big questions from salespeople just like you. Well, our question today comes from Andrea in California. And Andrea is asking, as a provider of a high quality service, how do I build a relationship or work with purchasing specialists who only care about the bottom line? So this is a great question, Andrea, and it's one that I hear from a lot of people who provide high quality services and are now beginning to work with purchasing specialists. And I'm going to be really blunt. The problem is not so much with the purchasing specialist and the process. The problem may be more with you. Ouch. I've interviewed a lot of purchasing specialists. I've facilitated panels and workshops on this subject, and I've got to tell you, it's been eye-opening. And the one thing I can say is that it is not always about the lowest price. Yes, for sure, these specialists are required to keep the purchasing process equitable and fair. And they are looking to avoid unnecessary spending and unnecessary risk. But there's far more to it than the lowest price. Let me share my input. I want you to shift your thinking about the process. Many sellers have made assumptions, and as a result, they see purchasing as the enemy. And they look for ways to get around the process or avoid it completely. Instead, embrace them as an ally. Focus on educating you on their role, their process, and most importantly, their perspective, so that you can position yourself to win or make the decision to walk away. Contrary to most sales thinking, good procurement specialists are very open to sharing valuable information and answering the tough questions. But there's a couple of provisos. Number one, you need to be having these big conversations when there's no RFP on the table. And number two, you need to enter into these conversations with the intent of deepening your understanding of their role and their process so that you can better support them and not with the intent of finding a loophole. If this is a problem that your team is struggling with, come visit us at salesSHIFT.ca or email us today. We want to contribute to your sales success. And in the meantime, this is Jill Harrington signing off and wishing you good selling.